Well, it looks like the marathon's going to continue for Keyshawn Davis. He's moving up to 140 pounds. Now, the thing is, the way his career was going at 135, I mean, the sky was the limit. He had everybody's support. He had everyone thinking that he was the next big thing, possibly in the sport of boxing, because he showed, I think, impressive improvement fight after fight after fight, even though the opposition wasn't top tier, but the opponents, as far as their records and skill level, were getting better every time he stepped into the ring. But the thing about the marathon continuing with Keyshawn Davis, I don't think it's going to be that easy for him. And I'm going to tell you why. Even at 135, if he was still fighting at 135 and he never had the issue with missing weight, people would still be rooting him on. I mean, at some point they'd say, okay, he needs to step up, but they'd be rooting him on. But now at 140, he's going to try to rebuild and help his reputation, but he's going to be underneath the microscope. Everyone's going to scrutinize his every move, from how he acts, from the weight, from the opponent. If he gets in the ring and he puts up a half-hearted effort, or people aren't impressed by his wins, it doesn't matter, man. For the rest of his, I say probably the next 3-4 fights, he's not going to enjoy. I don't think he's going to enjoy boxing. I don't think he's going to enjoy the fans, because it's going to take him doing something, monumental in that ring to get fans to come out of the Beltway saying, all right, Keyshawn Davis, the Keyshawn Davis we knew is back. But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not sure the episode from this weekend is going to do anything to accelerate his maturity. I mean, he's a grown man, right? He ain't 50 years old like me, but he's a grown man. And once you get to his age, 25, 26, you're pretty much set in your ways and you are what you are. I'm not saying refinements aren't possible. Refinements are possible. We all can make refinements, but he has to want to make refinements. And I had to take it back to his support circle. I'm just not sure he has the right people around him to help enable that transition from being a guy who thinks it's cool to miss weight by 4.3 pounds to get in the ring and slaughter someone, to someone who's like, you know what, no matter how uncomfortable I feel, I'm going to get down to weight and stay disciplined because I have a job to do. So the businessman did bad business, but let's see if he can get back on track. I was hard on him, and I meant every word I said. But at the same time, I want to see if he can get his shit together.